I'm not going to say lovely again, I've just said it again. I keep doing this.
Hello, you lovely people of the internet, and welcome to another day of me being seriously messed up. Today, I've come outside again. After having days of depression and being stuck indoors, I'm outside doing coffee number one. I've had a good day so far. I was late getting up, but that was a good thing. My girlfriend put up with my snoring. Apparently I snore. Do I look like the sort of person who snores? I don't think so, but I probably am. Like a chainsaw or something. Like a hippo with a chainsaw. I mean, I don't know exactly how that would sound, but I could imagine that's how it is. I've done something today that I've been planning to do for quite a while now. I went to meet up with Jen the Poetry Cryptid. She's on Instagram, so look it up, Jen the Poetry Cryptid. Fantastic poet and comedian and burlesque dancer. There's no end to the list of her talents. So yeah, well, I caught up with her. We haven't really spent time together for ages, so it was good hanging out with her. And like being a little bit mad and having the uncensored kind of conversations that we have, because I've never talked about it, but me and Jen and Tony started up this thing called, Tony, I've not talked about it before, but we started up a thing during lockdown called Gutter Bunnies, and we were like a little group of people who supported each other. So, me and Jen have been friends for 8 years now anyway. It was good catching up with her because I haven't really spent time with her for a while. I'm looking to get up into Derbyshire or wherever it is, one day to catch up with Tony again. Because he's all the way up there, and it'd be lovely to catch up with him. Maybe I can make a day of it one day. Well, so make a couple of days of it. It's a long journey up there. So yeah, it'd be nice to go and see him. But anyway, I digress, as usual. There's one thing I've still got. I'm going to drop, eventually I'm going to drop the mic at some point, because there's something that I do want to talk about, but I'm not ready to yet. Because it's a big subject, it's a big change for me. And I'm not ready to talk about it yet. But, you know, I know you lovely people of the internet will put up with this. Because you're lovely, you lovely people of the internet. So I don't know what else to say to you. I don't. I've got coffee though. See, I'm left-handed, so the coffee number one's facing me. And there you go, there's me with the coffee in my face again. I've got another day of having bad food. And I knew this was going to happen. Because it happens in these cycles. I can't even remember if I talked about it yesterday or not, because believe it or not, yesterday's video was about 18 minutes long. And I cut it down to, 2? Because there's so many things that I talked about that the world's just not ready for. It's like there's so much going on, and of course it'd just be me talking about myself, which is boring, because my life's boring. If you just talk about my life and talk about my head processes and everything, it's boring, honestly. I do, and when I think about these things, like I sit and do this, the whole tension in my body isn't thinking. I don't think people even think about that when they're talking. They don't notice where they're holding tension in the body and how they hold themselves and what they're thinking. I'm constantly analysing myself all the time, and it is tiring. But I can't do it any other way. I can't not think. I don't want to not think. I can't imagine what it must be like for people to not have a head full of thoughts and ideas. Everything needs exploring. Everything's connected to everything else. And there is things I so desperately want to talk about. Now is not the time for that. There is a time and a place for everything. I think there is enough content in this video now to at least have something workable. I haven't made any major there you go, there's one. I haven't messed up that many times. I've not been distracted too often, although there's an awful lot going on around me and it's very noisy. Kind of. And these videos are always difficult to edit. They're always difficult to edit. Anyway, that's all I've got for you. Love yous. Bye.